Hi, so it's Lyric, and I want to clarify something that seems to be a little bit of a misunderstanding. I am trans, but I'm not a trans woman. I'm a trans man.
So much of what has made my gender journey so hard has been having to release aspects of girlhood like over and over again.
You're not even. This is what's wrong.
When I was in Nashville, I was so nervous to take my shirt off in public. The waterfall was actually one of the first times I even took my shirt off in public ever. But there was this person there and they shouted to me. They were like, "Hey, did you get top surgery?" And I was like, "Yes, I did." And they were like, "Oh my God, like it looks so good. Like you look great." And I was like, "Oh, that is so nice of you." And it literally just made my whole day. I was so happy. And it just reinforced why I decided to go shirtless in Nashville at the waterfall. Because listen, life is too short to not be your true self, to not embrace who you are. So yeah, I'm gonna show it off and feel confident and wear my cute little swim trunks and my cute little sunglasses and take my selfies and all that stuff. Because like I said, life is too short. So if you're also nervous about not wearing a shirt or just even being yourself in general, just remember that life is short. And I think if it's a matter of safety, absolutely keep yourself safe. That's so.
Just stop. Just stop. What? Wow. Just, can you even imagine? Hey, wow, is that top surgery? It looks so good. This is what I'm trying to tell you all. Holy crap. This person identifies as a trans man. My God. What? What? It's a woman with her boobs cut off. Now, I might have to bleep that because somebody will get upset about that, but it's true. It's the actual truth. And the fact that somebody would say that looks good is so disgusting and wrong. Okay. And life is too short. Life is too short. You're like 20. I'm gonna laugh because it is just absurd at this point and actually so wrong and so horrible that we are leading these young people down this path. You and I both know it is going to come back tenfold on them. Your top surgery looks so good. Hey, is that top surgery? What else would that be? OMG. Also, thanks for all the awesome compliments on my cowboy hat. So I wore my other cowboy hat today. And thank you guys. I appreciate that really a lot. So, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. But with that, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for all the amazing comments. Thanks for joining my TikTok. Thanks for supporting the channel. And I've been on TikTok and it blows my mind. I know I say that all the time, but how can this not blow my mind? I mean, it's just, there's so much of this on there. It's just like so unbelievable to me that we are just okay with this on some level. And this is just happening to these young people. I know that 20 is an adult. I get it. You can make these choices in the legal system, but it's not. You should not be able to make these kind of choices at 20. And the way this person is acting about it, top surgery is made for people who have gender dysphoria and feel like they want to be a male. This person is not even making a presentation of a male. Now they're doing non-binary, they, them, trans man, mask, whatever surgeries on these people. And no, it doesn't look good. I'll be the one. I'll be your true friend to tell you it looks horrifying, just so you know. Sorry to hurt your feelings. Oh my God, just unbelievable to me that we're leading these people down this.
Hi, so it's Lyric, and I want to clarify something that seems to be a little bit of a misunderstanding. I am trans, but I'm not a trans woman. I'm a trans man.
And
I can't go on testosterone because of my health problems and the medications that I'm on. But I am still trans, and I know I'm very feminine, but I just like dressing feminine, but I hate how feminine my voice is. It gives me so much dysphoria.
Sure.
And like certain body parts that are feminine, dysphoria.
Bullshit.
I get really uncomfortable when I get called she. I know I say, oh, you can just call me whatever to people in real life, but it makes me really uncomfortable when I get called she, her, or just referred to with any feminine pronouns. It makes me really uncomfortable and I don't like it. I felt this way for as long as I can remember. I remember thinking when I was younger, like, I wish I could love a woman or a man the way a man could.
What? I wish I could love a woman. That's called a lesbian, by the way, and you can. Number one. Number two, if you truly had dysphoria, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it to all you people today who are identifying as trans men, okay, who aren't even making an effort to look male. You're not a trans man, so I'm going to tell you that. Number one. Number two, where's your dysphoria? You're like bullshitting all of us here today, okay? You are just using this. You're on medication. I bet you are on medication, so you can't take testosterone. But then why aren't you dressing like masculine? Why aren't you making masculine appearance? No, I want to dress feminine. It's total bullshit. I'm calling all of you out on your bullshit. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And like, this is not trans. This is not a transsexual. This is person who wants to belong to the trans club so bad that they could just say I'm a trans man, that the parts make me dysphoric. Really? No one's seeing your parts. How are they making you? The thing that's making you dysphoric, supposedly, is the fact that you're not even making an effort to look like a dude. There's no way anyone is calling you he, ever. And you're on some level, I really feel like you want it. You actually want to be misgendered. You want people to call you she so you could be this victim that you are.
I've always been jealous of men for how they look,
Wow.
especially feminine men, and wishing I could be them. And
God.
I remember crying as a kid because I didn't have the same body parts as a man. And I was like, I'll never be a real boy. I'm too short because I'm 4'8". My voice is too feminine. Even with testosterone, I'll never be a real boy. But now I've come to the understanding that it doesn't matter. And I think with this administration, I need to be more loud and proud about who I am. Because the administration needs to know that trans people are people. We're not dangerous inherently. Just people. And if you're transphobic, you are not welcome here at all. And so
Oh my God. I actually feel bad for this person. They are so lost, and they are literally following the trans booklet. Everything that's coming out, it's not coming from their heart. It's literally coming from this idea, like there's a booklet that you read, and these are the things you're supposed to say, like a CULT, and these are the things you're supposed to say in order to belong to it. Because the more people that say it, the more you say something to yourself, the more you can talk yourself into believing it. And that's what I believe. This person is so lost and so doesn't even know what they're saying and so full of it. And so just like, it's sad, but it's also, it's sad, but I mean, is it funny? I don't even know at this point. I'm like, what are you talking about? Can you imagine how I feel about this? What? You're not a trans man. You're nowhere near a trans man. You're just a woman who's having some issues with your sexuality because a woman can love a woman, just so you know. And also, like, what's up with the appearance? You look like one of those characters in a video game, which is what you want to do. Oh, because I just said that, I want to show you this because this is actually quite, like, mind-blowing to me. So I think Tori sent me this. This is actually what this person is right here.
Come take estrogen with me so we can both become femboys together and rule the world.
You see what's happening? They think hormones, even though it's estrogen, and femboy, that's a man who wants to be a feminine boy, but it's still considered trans. It's all within the trans space. See how they dress up? And they're all like, woo, come and take estrogen with me and we can rule the world. That's what this person is getting sucked into. All of this rhetoric around this. It's like video games. It's like fantasy. Yet they're taking it to the extreme and thinking it's real in that because I feel this certain way. Why are these kids going to therapy? I don't understand. I actually don't understand. This next one, it actually something really off about it, and I'll show you. I'll tell you after.
I'm a trans guy, don't clap. Oh my god. Okay, I'm a trans guy, enough. Like, whoa, no, make it weird. But I'm a trans guy, which is like obviously awesome, but no, it like literally feels super normal all the time. No, I mean you I don't have to tell you guys. It's like, okay, piece of cake. You know what I mean? Like sort of like becoming and like performing as a man naturally. It's just like normal stuff. You guys are like, yeah, we all did that. So no, but it is kind of like I am like now that I'm like passing as a man now. It's like. Oh yeah, great. I'm in the worst club ever. So
that I'm passing as a man now, worst club ever. Where's your gender dysphoria? What are you talking about? This is why people don't take us seriously. This person is making fun of their passing. First off, I don't really get the energy. The energy is something's not, to me, in my opinion, feels very disoriented. Number one. Number two, the fact that you're making fun of passing and now you are looking like a man and passing and I don't really want this to be part of this like horrible club. Then what do you want to do? The whole point of it is really getting worse. I'm going to tell you. I don't know what these people want or what they're trying to achieve. I think in my opinion, what they're doing is trying to achieve the identity of trans. Yet, dude, when you start taking or whatever testosterone, you are going to pass as a man. Period. Okay? And that's that. So don't take testosterone and don't cut your boobs off. Why are you doing it then? And it's so twisted, the whole place of this, and the fact how they act about the patriarchy and I have to be a man now and I feel so bad about it. And just watch. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Just some rambling, hey, don't mind me. I just wanted to give some rambling trans thoughts while I'm like currently spiraling. Thoughts on girlhood specifically. So much of what has made my gender journey so hard has been having to release aspects of girlhood like over and over again, whether that is just for myself, my relationship to myself, or with other people, the sort of like sisterhood of it all, which now has become a complicated relationship. Being a daughter, being a sister, being a friend to girls as a girl. And I find myself having a lot of anger about the fact that girlhood was forced upon me by society, because I did come to love it. I did.
You are totally, what are you talking about? These people are not trans. They are butch women, or they're women dealing with some kind of underlying social gender stereotype shit. They just said they miss girlhood, and then they came to learn to like girlhood. But then why did you transition? And why are you calling yourself a trans person? Oh, man. Just man.
Girlhood was simple and beautiful, and then it became a woman and everything started to feel wrong in a louder way.
Okay, that's it. Then girlhood was great and everything. Then I started to become a woman and everything went off the rails. There it is right there. This is what we've all been trying to say. These young girls are having a very hard time going through puberty and becoming women. So instead, they just said it. So instead of just going through the tough part that all of us have been through and get to the other side, we're telling these girls that they can become boys or trans and give them testosterone, which is literally screwing them up, because this person is now mourning their girlhood. Mourning their girlhood.
Finding myself thinking, considering a world in which we all were just raised like neutral, and then there didn't have to be such loss and grief when we strayed from what was expected of us. Because I feel like I was set up for failure by society in that way, you know. We're gonna put
and then blaming everyone else. Blaming everyone else. I will tell you that gender stereotypes are a lot of the problem. And if you just let girls be boyish and masculine and you let boys be feminine and whatever, a lot of this shit will go away. But this person is blaming society or blaming the reality or the fact that they are a woman on everyone else instead of just dealing with the fact that something's going on. You're not comfortable becoming a female, a woman, growing up into it. And you think, but it's everybody else's fault. This is so psychologically damaging. And then they talk to each other like this on TikTok. And then they reinforce each other's delusional space. Wow, it's just so mind-blowing to me. I just can't. OMG. This is going to blow your mind. Okay? Trigger warning. Big time.
I thought I needed a poop, and I realized it was a baby. I'm transgender.
And I am also transgender.
I felt like I was dying. Right, babe? I was telling you I was dying, and then she was rubbing my back. She was like, don't worry, everything's gonna be good. And I went to the bathroom, and I was like, babe, I'm shitting on my intestine.
I was just calling the ambulance.
She was so shocked, though, before she called the ambulance. She's like, what's going on?
And I seen her leg, and I was like, oh, shit.
I said, false alarm, call the ambulance, because it's a baby.
I felt alive after that, like all this, me feeling like I was dying and stuff. And then after I pushed him out, I was like, a relief.
What?
You know?
We're doomed. We're all doomed. This person who is a transgender man, a female, and their partner is a transgender woman, a male, had sex, and then he thought he had to make a poop. And it wasn't a poop, it was a baby. What? You can't, I mean, really, honestly, like, this is like some crazy show, a cartoon. I don't even know what it is. Like, what is happening? It's completely South Park coming true. Okay, like, we should all just be very concerned about these people. Seriously, they don't even know that they can get pregnant when you have sex, okay? And why biology is important. So now he thinks he got to take a dump, and instead a baby comes out. That's it. I just can't even say anything more about it, because it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It's like, no, I feel a lot, and I'm usually not at a loss for words, but okay, check this one out.
I'm a trans man who had top surgery 2 years before I got pregnant. I believed my chest wouldn't be a problem during my pregnancies, but I was wrong. I was told that by having top surgery, I would lose my ability to breastfeed, and I was completely okay with that. But my chest still changed during my pregnancies. The question was, how did it change? During my first pregnancy, I began to notice something that changed everything. Swelling in my chest. Just a slight roundness that I didn't like. But the worst part came after I gave birth to my kids. My chest started to produce milk. But since I had top surgery, there was nowhere for it to go, and my chest swelled like a balloon filled with cement. It felt horrible. Easily the worst part about postpartum recovery. It was so painful and unexpected. It almost made me wish I had waited to have top surgery. Almost. But I love my flat chest so much, I can't imagine having to deal with the dysphoria of not having top surgery. Top surgery was the best choice of my life. And I don't regret it for a single second, not even during that burning pain. Comment your questions about my trans pregnancy.
Okay, so this person has a whole TikTok about being a pregnant man, and they document their whole journey on there. And like, did you hear what they just said? Their dysphoria, they would do it again. So their dysphoria for their breasts, okay, this is why it's so twisted. They would totally have top surgery again, even though it's I don't even know what's coming out of your breasts when you're on testosterone, yet you still are making milk. I'm just what? And then you go on to say you would do it again. So because of your dysphoria. But wait a minute, you're having a baby. How is that not even more? How is that not even more dysphoric? This is actually this is South Park 2.0. Like, seriously. Where? I mean, everybody's dysphoria is different. Gender dysphoria is pretty straightforward. You're a woman who wants to be a dude, and you're a dude who wants to be a woman. It's real straightforward. Nothing about pregnancy says man. So, oh man, but you would totally do your time. So I think the point I'm trying to make here is you would completely take the top surgery over the health of the baby. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep.
So if men can't get pregnant, then explain this. Explain that. I think I had a stroke reading that. Like, actually, what the does that mean? Can someone tell me what the any of this comment means?
Oh, here. So I'll tell you what that means. You're a female, and that thing in your stomach is a baby because you have female reproductive system, and there's a baby in your tummy because the sperm attached to the egg, and sperm comes from men and eggs come from women, and you carry eggs because you are a female. Do I really have to tell you how you got pregnant and why? You're not a pregnant man. I'm going to leave you with this last one. I played it on my live, I think, last week or something, but not all of you ever have a chance to see it. I just think it's just so hilarious and just, again, so about this weird space, okay, they call transgender. Okay, watch this.
You picked Jesus over me, even though you could have had us both. You wanted him more than me. 'Cause you think you can save yourself from a lifetime of confusion. Well, isn't this confusing? You don't want me when I'm queer. Well, I guess I'm out of here. I can't live with all this hatred. You bought a pack of lies. Don't you know that hell and heaven exist within our lives? You picked Jesus over me, even though you could have had us both. You wanted him more than me. 'Cause you think you can save yourself.
I don't blame you, honestly, that you picked Jesus over them. They are totally, what? Now you see the narcissism? That's what it was, my live about narcissism, because the narcissism is so insane. Like, so you're going to be mad at somebody who chose to take whoever they choose to take in their lives, okay, Jesus on this one, and now you're mad because you're queer, and then they chose that path instead of having a queer person, and it's just so bizarre to me because the message they try to give is this inclusion, you know yourself, everyone, love is love, like this whole basis of bullshit, complete total bullshit. So when you do reject them, okay, they take it so insanely personal that they go after you like a rabid dog, or they write songs about how Jesus won out over them, okay? And, you know, I'm going to do this thing on detransitioners because there's so many of them that get mad because a lot of the detransitioners have found faith through detransition. Good for them. Good for them. But no, the trans crazy rabid dogs go after them like they're like delusional because they went for Jesus, or, you know, it just says a lot. It just says so much about everything and how it's getting worse and worse and more evil and more just toxic and nasty. So with that, I'm a very blessed person and I have beautiful people in my life, and I appreciate you guys so much, you know, for subscribing to the channel, and, you know, seeing this stuff is so important, and I appreciate that you come here and you see what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to build back my relationship with the rest of the world so that they don't think all transgender people are completely off their rocker. Okay, so baby girl says hi. Wow, she's in the screaming mode. Let me tell you, woo, it's making me learn some serious patience. So with that, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Don't forget to join my TikTok if you can, or my X, and if you can subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot to me. And with that, I'll see you guys all on the next one.